It was a beautiful day in the neighborhood of home, and you were on your way to Wally's house because he invited you to make cupcakes with him. All the neighbors have been talking to you about how good his cupcakes are. Even Poppy is jealous of his amazing baking. After you arrived at his house, you knocked on his door and heard a voice coming from the other side of the door.
I'm coming, neighbor, give me a moment.
The door opened and you see Wally greeting you with a smile.
Oh, neighbor, you're here. Please come in. I'll give you some coffee before we start on the cupcakes. Oh, and please don't go into my room, it's off limits.
You enter his house, but a foul stench caught your nose. You didn't want to make Wally upset. You figure it's just probably the garbage or something, and sat down on his colorful chair to relax. While Wally was preparing the coffee, you tell him that he has a very gorgeous house.
Oh, neighbor, thank you, I really appreciate it. It's not much of a house, but I got used to living in them.
A couple of minutes later, Wally then brought you your coffee out and handed it to you.
Here you go, neighbor, drink up.
While you were drinking your coffee, you remember something that Frank told you about Wally's best friend Barnaby, about going missing. You asked Wally if he heard or knew anything about it.
Yes, I did hear about Bee's disappearance, it's really sad.
Then after a while, you start to feel something is wrong. Your head starts to feel funny, and your vision starts to get blurry. You look at Wally, and you see he has this look on his face. It looked like the face of pure evil. He had a very creepy smile on his face, and you could see the devil piercing through his eyes. Then, all of a sudden, you black out and fall to the floor.
Don't worry, neighbor, I'll make sure you're the most tastiest cupcake ever.